Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be trying out the hot oil treatment for the very first time. So my hair has just been detangled with leave-in conditioner and I'm just about to wash it. I really wanted to do this with clean hair just so that my hair can absorb the oils and it can actually kind of soak in quite nicely. So without further ado guys, let's get into this. So I'm using the African Pride olive and tea tree oil, the Jamaican black castor oil, and the Africa's Best herbal oil, as well as the Diffree castor oil. And of course, I got my bottle ready. I start off with putting about 5 ml of the black castor oil. And then I put about 20 to 25 ml of the Africa's Best herbal oil. And then I put about an extra 20 to 25 ml of the olive and tea tree oil. And then finally, I put about 10 ml of the Diffree castor oil. And once that's done, guys, I seal it. I would say use whatever oils you're comfortable with. These are the ones that I normally use on my hair, so I just thought it's best to do the treatment with them. And then I put some boiling water in a bowl and I let it sit for about a minute before I put my bottle in. I let it sit in for about 3 minutes just so that it can warm up. Oh my gosh, if I can get it to stand. Yes, there we go. And then I'll just let it sit for about 3 minutes. I don't really like how it's not warm enough for me, so I like it a little bit hotter. So I just added in more boiling water just so that it can be a little bit warm on the scalp. And now that that's all done, guys, I am going to rinse my hair and then start the process. Now that my hair is rinsed, guys, you can see that kinky looking hair on my head. I'm just going to part it into different sections. I specifically did it into very small sections because I like to work with really small sections of hair. I just find that a little bit better, and I'm using my divider clips to divide the hair. If you prefer to do less sections of hair, if you feel more confident, then you can, but I just wanted to make sure that every single section of my hair got oil and I wanted less hair to work with, so I did really small sections. And we're almost there, guys. So I got my really small sections to work with. And also because my hair is kinky, to be fair, so it just makes it easier for me. Okay, I'm ready to start. So what I'm doing is I get a small section of hair. I normally start with water to make it more damp because it had dried out while I was parting the hair. And then there's my warm oil. And then I start off with putting it onto the scalp first and massaging it into the scalp. And then I put it onto the hair itself. And then massage it into the hair. Guys, I'm trying to be as generous as possible and making sure that I don't neglect the ends of my hair because they also need as much moisture as possible. And then once I'm done, I twist it and fold it in just so that it lets everything soak into the hair. And I'll do that on another section of hair just to show you guys how I do it. so the hair is nice and damp, and then I part it into different sections just so that I can put the oil directly onto the scalp. And then I put the oil onto my hair, and then I massage it into the hair as well, making sure not to neglect the ends as well. Then once that's done, guys, I'll just twist that all in and tuck it in. Then I continue to do that for every section of hair. And guys, you need to give yourself like at least half a day if you want to do this well, because this process takes time, and I wanted to make sure that I was massaging it into it and that no strand was left unoiled. To be fair, guys, I actually really love the oil on my scalp, especially when it's nice and warm. It just feels so good. Like, I just love the feel of the oil on my scalp. Like, it just feels like, I know it may not be doing as much at this point, but it feels like it's doing something good on my scalp. My scalp just feels so loved. Ooh la la, guys, this feels so good. And then yes, making sure that the strands are also, and look at that drip, guys. This oil is dripping. I would definitely recommend wear a top that you don't mind getting messy with oil, because the oil is literally dripping down my face and down my neck, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And my oil started to get a little bit cool when I got to the front, so I wanted to warm it up just a little bit, so I put a bit more hot water, sorry, and then finished it off. And as you guys can see, I am dripping in oil. But yeah, that's the point. Don't be worried about dripping in oil. The most important thing is that every strand of the hair is drenched in oil. And now I'm just like trying to finish the oil, because actually that seemed like a little bit of oil, but there's quite a lot of oil left. So I just wanted to finish it so it doesn't go to waste by just putting it onto every single section, just making sure that every section of hair that may have possibly been missed, especially the partings, they actually do get the oil. And then once I'm done, I put a shower cap on. Make sure it's nice and secure, because I don't want that oil dripping too much. And then I got a scarf to put it over, because I did not want that oil dripping too much, even if I expect it. But just to reduce how much oil is coming off, I secured it with a scarf. And there we go, guys. So this is an hour into the treatment, and look at how soaked my scarf is. And that's done now. So guys, I literally stayed with it the whole day. So at least 6 hours I had it, just because I wanted the hair to really like soak in the oil. And I'm not gonna lie, my hair actually just feel quite hydrated. And now that it's finished, I'm just going to unravel it and prepare to rinse it off, because this is an excessive amount of oil in my hair. And I'll just show you guys how my hair actually looks like right now. I love how my hair feels. It actually feels really hydrated. I don't know why. I just love how it feels, but because it's so soft. It feels so nice and soft. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this so far, but we're gonna wash this off. And now that that is all washed, guys, I'm just gonna show you my hair um after rinsing it off. I feel like you can see the difference between my hair when I rinse it off the first time and the second time. There's a little bit more love. So I'll definitely recommend, guys, do your hot oil treatment. Your hair will thank you. My hair is ready to be braided now. I'll see you in my next video, guys.